Hey YouTube, welcome back to day 8 of our 14-day winter challenge where we're aiming to create a winter wonderland themed island. The rules are simple. We need to start and finish our new island in only 14 days. Time travel is okay, and we're not allowed to use Nintendo Switch Online. As always, thank you so much for watching, have an awesome day, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, it's day 8! Yeah! Don't worry, we have time! So if you've just joined us, we do have a 3-star island, finally! Probably thanks to the bushes and the crops and things like that, but Cap'n should be here now. Yep, Cap'n is here. And that means that we may be able to get Brewster from Blathers. But also, we're going to be making some drastic changes to our island today, I hope. But more on that in a minute. Yay, Blathers is thinking. Oh dear, I didn't see you there, Maury. Pardon me, I was afraid I was quite lost in thought just now. You see, there is a matter of which... Actually, your time is impeccable as ever. Perhaps you could help me. This is a photo of Brewster. Should you find him, tell him I'd like him to come to Snowfall. I love Blathers and Brewster's bond. He just carries a photo around. It's so sweet. Okay, before we do anything, I suppose we should go and try and find Brewster, and then that will free up the mystery islands in the future to see if we can find some cool mystery islands. Now, what have we here? Yours be a face I've not seen before. Round fail trip will cost you 1,000 miles. Oh, I forgot it costs us miles every time. No, I can't hear a balloon. Time to set sail. Watch your step as you hop on board. Yeah, we've arrived. This doesn't look like the one where we find Brewster. Oh, it is the one we find Brewster. I love the fact that we find Brewster in the snow. Yay. Okay, but first, oh, there is a message bottle. Okay. Hey, you out here looking for gyroids too? You know a Brewster? Do I know who? You're looking at him. This is yours if you want it. It's a gyroid fragment. Planted in the ground, give it some water and some time, it will grow up strong the next day. Why aren't you wearing anything warmer? Oh, does that mean you're coming to Snowfall? Where are you going? Give Blathers my best. Oh, okay. Is that all we need to do? I've forgotten. Okay, I guess we should make the most of this island while we're here and grab some resources. I think we should take the holly bushes and the pansies as well. Okay, that's all of the resources that we can carry, which reminds me we need to upgrade our pockets as well. We've got a few things we can get from the Nook stop using Nook Miles, so we may as well head there next. Back to Snowfall, huh? Remember, there's no returning here later. Do you have all your booty? Yep. We'll just place our bushes here until we're ready to use them. And we'll bury the gyroids here so we can get some gyroids. Okay, let's head to the resident services and see what we need to buy with the... Oh, KK Slider's here. But we have more pressing matters. Because we have a 3-star island, we have finally unlocked Terraforming, which means we can buy water escaping permit and the cliff construction permit and some paths as well. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, we have bigger pockets, we're able to lay paths and do some terraforming. Okay, we need to go and buy an axe because we are going to clear most of these hardwood trees and kind of make an area for a big kind of ice skating rink or ice hockey rink. So we need to buy an axe. Hello, welcome to Nook's Cranny. I forgot we need to buy up some of the toys when we see them as well. So we'll get the dollhouse because eventually we're going to need all the toys just to create some kind of display. Okay, thank you, Timmy and Tommy. We may come back for more axes. I don't know yet. Okay, I thought a good place for a kind of ice rink of some description would be here. So we're just going to go ahead and chop all of these trees down and see what the area looks like. We can't escape it. It was bound to happen. Okay, I think that's pretty much all of the trees in this area. We probably will do this across most of the island, but we'll just start with this area where we're going to try and do our first bigger build, although it's a pretty simple one. We've just got to clean up all of these materials first, and then we get rid of all the stumps to give us a nice open area to work with. Okay, without the trees and the stumps, we've got a nice big area to work with. But of course, it's going to be taken up mostly by an ice rink. I'm not sure how big they are, but we do have a couple of goals that we got. Soccer goals. They're going to kind of act as the ice hockey goals. And we'll just place them roughly, I guess. We don't want to do it too big, but we want it a kind of a nice size. Okay, we haven't made the patterns yet, or an ice pattern, but for now we'll just mark out the area with the dirt path, and that way we know what we're working with. I forgot how long it takes to lay paths. And then we'll just line the goals up. I think the ice hockey pitches go behind the goals as well, but they will look more like a ice rink once we've got some patterns down. But this kind of makes sure we won't use this area for anything else, because it is tempting to put some houses here, but we'll use it for this instead. We need to buy some chairs from the Nook Stop, so we'll get those, and hopefully they'll come in the mail tomorrow. Okay, so we'll work more on this little area once we've got some patterns designed and kind of an ice rink marked out. We've got a bridge to put across here, but we need to adjust the width of the river because at the moment we can't put a bridge here. So I'm hoping we can just fill this area in a little bit, and that may be enough. Oh, it's still too close to the incline. Oh, that looks great. Is this a good spot? Yes, I picked a spot for a bridge. Okay, that's going to look awesome there. Okay, we're going to move Hans up into the mountains. Currently, he lives all the way down there on the first tier. But we're going to move him up into the snowy mountains, whereas there's always blizzards and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool. So we'll just clear the area a little bit and go and get ready to move him. Okay, let's go and see Tom Nook to see if we can move Hans' house. Hans, understood. The construction cost will run you 10,000 bells. Should we talk to Hans about this now? Yes, let's do it. What is Isabel doing? I think that covers everything. So Hans, do you want to move where Maury thinks you should move? Of course I do. Maury hasn't led me astray yet. Okay, let's go and place Hans' new home in the mountains. If we can even call them mountains, but as high up as we possibly can. We want to leave some space as well to put some cliffs around his house as well. So we need at least 2 tiles, I think. There we go. I think that leaves enough room to put a cliff behind as well. I picked a new place for Hans' home. I sure hope he likes it. Okay, let's see if we can quickly put some cliffs in. I think they should just go behind the house here. It would be really cool if we could put Hans' house even higher, but I'm pretty sure this is as high as we go. We're basically going to bury the house in cliffs anyway, and then cover the entire area in cedar trees. We won't go too crazy, but we'll add just enough so the house can kind of be buried in the cliff there. There we go. That's going to look really cool. Then we need to plant some of the trees that we dug up. It's a shame we can't get any trees on the top cliff, but the weeds should go up there. There we go. And once again, we can do a little bit more work to this once Hans has moved. Maybe we can give him a garden area. Or something. Maybe what could his role be? Maybe he supplies chopped wood. Maybe we could put. I've got it. Maybe Hans could be like the Christmas tree creator or the Christmas tree. I don't know what they're called. The grower and cutter. You know what I mean. He provides the town with cedar trees and festive trees. So we can put lots of chopped wood here, half cut down cedar trees. It's going to look great, but we'll wait until Hans has moved in before we continue any of that. That way we'll know what we're working with and stuff like that. So it's getting pretty exciting now. We're starting to do lots of little things. This town isn't ever going to be an amazing, huge, busy town because obviously we are running out of time. The goal is basically to get a 5-star island without just spamming items and have a few nice builds and things like that and just make it super cozy. So I think it's coming along nicely. Okay, we'll grab this balloon because we definitely don't want to miss any balloons. Just in case it's got some recipes in. Oh, 10,000 bells. Well, we can use all the bells we can get as well. You want to give it a whirl, making an ornament mobile? I mean, oh, I can show you if you want. Definitely, let's do it. We need all the seasonal recipes we can get, and we do seem to be lacking. We need to make some more snow boys as well, actually. I thought you'd say that. All right, here's the recipe. Thank you. Okay, let's see if we can find these snowballs. Oh, finally found one. And here's the other one hiding behind a pear tree. You did it! I can't believe it. You got everything right. Okay, we got a perfect snow boy, a small one. And he gave us the frozen counter and another large snowflake. So we're doing well on the frozen set. Once we've got that set filled, it's going to be awesome to start making areas on the island dedicated to those. Currently, we've only made one item, and that is the chair up here. But they glow in the dark almost. They kind of light up. So they're really cool. So I'm definitely looking forward to making kind of an ice cafe or something like that. Oh yes, we mustn't forget to put the all-important cone in the, we're going to call it like an outside stadium, but I have no idea how it's going to turn out or if it's going to look any good. But I definitely think the cones will look quite cool here. It kind of suits it. Okay, other than chopping the rest of the hardwood trees down, or at least the ones we're going to get rid of, the last thing to do today is to check out the marketplace at Harv's Island. We haven't unlocked it yet, so I'm hoping we can do that now. Okay, looks like it's open now. Hold on, Harvey is AWOL. Not like him to abandon his post. So, did you get the little note I sent you? Well, you must have since you're here. I'm so excited to share this with you. This right here is going to be the heart of our new collective. I've really put my soul into this. Thanks again for helping us, and I'll see you around. Okay, so this is the area where we can invite all these special characters. Probably going to do Reese and Cyrus first. I don't know if we'll need anyone else actually, but definitely Reese and Cyrus because they can customize things. Which will be super helpful. So we'll have to earn some extra money because we've got a bit of money saved, but that will be for the bridge. So we'll have to do some more grinding, get some more bells, and pay off Reese and Cyrus. But yeah, so the last thing to do is, of course, cut some more trees, but I won't bore you with that now, so you can probably expect some changes before tomorrow, where hopefully we'll place a lot of the trees with some cedar trees. So more on that later. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to let me know your ideas in the comments of things. So far we've got things like ice cafe, like a sports ice rink. Hans is going to be in charge of the festive trees and the Christmas trees. And yeah, don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much to the patrons and channel members for supporting this content. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!